around before you. And ever since I've been running all over the place. It's been so long. It's been so long that now the problem is that I don't know what to talk about. Oh, I know. I'll just start with what's been going on recently. Thanks for coming to help me. I was the only one who could fight them. And honestly, I've been frightened. Oh, did I? It's because everyone helped out, including you and Hitsuki. I thought I was encouraging her, but I guess it had the opposite effect. I was really worried about it. But when she came back, she looked purposeful. And that's why now, I'm making sure to support her, so she knows she always has friends that she can lean on. I'm thinking of the old me, were you? Worry not, friend. I know what to do now. If there's any trouble, I'll be sure to turn to you right away. I'm not alone anymore, and I'm never going to forget that. So everything's going to be fine.
Oh, look who it is. What? Is it so strange for me to be over on this side? The war in Oracle's world has calmed, so I thought I'd get a feel for things here while there's time. The report said that the situation keeps spiraling more and more, and could possibly even lead to total war in the not-too-distant future. And if I, standard bearer of the Ark's flag, can't demonstrate my power should that happen, I would have failed in my duties. Although, I'm not sensing any big changes. Gravity and atmosphere are fine. If this is it, anyone could exercise their true powers. But hey, the best case scenario would be if we don't have to sortie at all.
Huey, and you too! Apologies for the urgency, but we have an emergency! We picked up a potent etheric signature not far from your present location.
Does she ever have good news? My goodness.
The signal is just ahead of your position.
Yeah, I gotcha. Just give me a second. You can rest easy so long as I, Huey, am here. Say, Sierra, I'm not really seeing any hostiles here.
What? The signal was right around there, but it seems to be decaying.
Such a strong signal. And that's all the fight it had? How displeasing. Oh, look who it is over there. Was this your prey, perhaps? How rude of me. I made a mere side dish out of it. But it barely put up a fight, and now I'm thoroughly unsatisfied. And you two are going back empty-handed too. Looks like no one's going home happy today, does it? What now?
Hey, hey, hey! You're getting a little rough here, aren't you? Absurd physical strength. Ah, I get it now. You must be the fiend the reports mentioned.
And if you're blocking my attacks, you must be one of the vaunted Council of Six.
Doesn't look like you're planning on backing down.
As I mentioned before, I find myself feeling distinctly unsatisfied. Won't you play with me for a little while? I thought I told you not to hold back. This one will pack a bit of a punch.
Emergency!
Do try not to die. Oh, I seem to have warmed up at last. Do try not to die. I doubt you would get past that. This one will pack a bit of a punch. Do try not to die. This one will pack a bit of a punch. Think this is enough to defeat me?
Completed!
Is there anyone who can take the two of us? And you're incredible. You must have worked hard to get to that level.
Your praise honors me. You are the only one who said I've earned this power. I do so wish we could continue enjoying this little encounter, but I'm afraid something has come up. We will continue this later, assuming that you're able to, of course. Farewell for now.
Phew. Oh, wow. You doing okay? We thought we were gonna find a dangerous phantasm, but running into her was way worse. I didn't even get the sense she was taking us seriously either. Who knows how strong she really is? Well, hey, it's a big, wide world. I know I always have more to learn, and I'm happy for it. It makes me stronger, so it's worthwhile. So, you want to head back?
My head is still killing me. No, I'm fine. Totally fine. Sierra's back on the job. And I wouldn't be able to sleep if I tried anyway. First of all, I want to apologize to all of you for the trouble I caused.
None of this is your fault, Hitsugi. It's all because of those destructive people.
I set it in motion, though. Please, just let me apologize. And we can't forget about Al.
Actually, since it's related to Al, why don't I brief you on the damage we sustained in the attack first? Although control of the Ark ship was temporarily compromised, it is now completely back in our hands. The Ark ship is stationed near Earth again, and we've deployed countermeasures to ensure this will not be repeated. I won't allow it. In terms of harm to people, there was comparatively little. Because of our enemy's misuse of limiters, most ARC's operatives were rendered unable to fight and evacuated. It ended up being a good thing. It's just that Al, he was...
You don't have to protect my feelings, Sierra. I was connected to Al, so I already know. He stayed with me. When I lost heart, he was there to pick me up. Right now, that connection of ours has weakened. But that doesn't mean it's gone. So I'm going to get him back. I know I can take him back from Mother.
What's she planning to do? Now that she has him, anyway.
To explain that, we must first talk about what exactly Al and Mother are.
Here is what Earth Guide records have on Mother. The being known as Mother is believed to have come to Earth from an unknown place at a time so long ago, it is practically myth. And this being from an entirely different world just happened to awaken and become active in our time.
Yes, if you trace her origins, she began with us. The being known as Mother is a copy of the Akashic record, Shion. The first such copy, in fact. They were able to create her, but could not control her. Thus, they abandoned their failed first model in subspace. Then, she managed to find her way to Earth and became Mother. Indeed. And so it makes perfect sense that ether and photons are so similar. They were originally one and the same.
No one at ARCS need feel responsible. However she came to be, the fact remains that the people and civilizations of Earth have evolved in new ways because of Mother. And consequently, this series of events is something the people of Earth must overcome, a wall they must scale for the sake of progress. For the moment, however, we would do better to save our concern for the boy named Al.
And on that note, I have something to tell you all about him. This information came to light when we analyzed the data from Hitsugi's rescue and Al's subsequent absorption by Mother.
What came to light?
The truth of what Al is. He is actually a dark crystal, one that gave itself new form when our comrade awoke. In other words, Al is Dark Falls.
Dark Falls? As in, Ark's arch enemy?
Yes. It is a fragment of the profound darkness, which is Ark's enemy and the entity in command of all Falspawn. More simply, Dark Falls is an extremely powerful Falspawn that takes on different vessels, allowing movement through different worlds.
Vessels? Wait. So that means the thing that attached itself to me was...
Yes, a new Dark Falls, attempting to be born using you as its vessel. Al is that new Dark Falls. That vessel being an avatar of Ether, your sudden logout from PSO2, and our comrade's power. Those factors combined miraculously to cause Al to take form as himself, rather than Dark Falls. As Mother said when she confronted Al, he is a hybrid of ether and photons. Al is a miraculously balanced being, wrought from our allies' photons and Hitsugi's ether.
Calling his existence a miracle seems like an understatement. Is that kind of thing really even possible?
There was something Al said. Something about me and our friend being the ones who led him out of the darkness. If that darkness was the power of Dark Falls, I have to imagine that's probably what he meant.
What a mess of a hybrid he is. Man, oh man.
I think his hybrid form was the result of our comrade's photons, which consume and suppress the power of false spawn. However, these facts also point out just how precarious of a situation we find ourselves in. The F factor inside Al was being suppressed by those photons. But Mother absorbed Al, which is weakening his connections to our friend and to Hitsugi. Which means that all that's left inside Al... Oh, come on! I'm in the middle of something here! We've got phantasms detected in Las Vegas! Wait, these readings...
Whatever's there, it'll be faster for us to go check it out ourselves. We'll have to deal with it either way. Come on, Hitsugi. Gonna stand there and space out all day? Get ready to move.
Okay.
Phantasms, all right. Never seen this kind before, but there is something familiar.
Hey, could they be...
Fall spawn, eh? So they finally showed up.
There's something different about their color and bodies. They're like fall spawn, but also phantasms.
Analysis complete. They're composed like phantasms, but their statistics are closer to false spawn. Hybrids indeed.
So they're fall spawn, but made of ether. What a goddamn mess.
suppression operation. It will be held on Gohal.
Completed!
This is happening because Mother absorbed Al, isn't it, Sierra?
Yes, I think it probably is. Continuing our earlier discussion, with Al's connection to the two of you weakened, the F-factor within him has become more dominant. And as it seems likely Mother is taking advantage of him being in that state to abuse his power. It only makes sense that the Falspawn part of him is coming to the forefront.
Mother controls Ether, Al is linked to the Falspawn, and they fused. And these are the new phantasms born from that union. Eska Falspawn.
Weirdly enough, seeing them in person confirmed our assumptions. Still, if these things have the Falspawn's same winning charm, it's gonna get real nasty around here. We had Falspawn appear on Earth once. Arcs helped to deal with them on the down low, but even that small number caused quite a kerfuffle. Makes me sick to my stomach just thinking about those monsters that corrupt everything, regenerating over and over like phantasms.
Your combat data indicates that they haven't completely become Falspawn yet.
I guess there's not much time to spare. They've made such a mess of things. I need to hurry and get Al back. Wait! You could hear that? Forget I said anything. It's nothing.
The hell it was? This is exactly how you got screwed up before. Look, you can't just let it eat you up like this. Come to me with your problems. Don't face them alone. I might be a hard ass, but I'm on your side.
Thank you both. I've just been so frustrated. I get to feeling useless. And I've always hated that side of myself. I'm not getting stopped now, though. I refuse to lose anything else.
I admire that attitude. But if you try to do everything alone, you'll be right back where you started. Rely on others more.
There wasn't anyone I could rely on around.
Ouch. You got me.
But there is now. I've got you two with me, so I'll be just fine. Or maybe I should say I've always had people I could count on. I just didn't realize it. Right, Corey?
Did you call me, Hitsugi?
came for you, Hitsugi. Let's go see Mother. Let's get you straightened out. And properly this time. Cory. You. Ever since you showed up, Hitsugi hasn't been right. It's all your fault. Not for you. Hitsugi would have been with me. Now and forever. Oh, I am gonna cut you!
Emergency! Code! Due!
Hitsugi!
Completed!
Hitsugi! You're so energetic! Totally different from the broken toy you were before! Oh, yes! Yes! This is so fun! We really do know how to have a blast, Hitsugi.
So, yeah, you probably don't need me to tell you this, but this kid's got a couple of screws loose.
She's always like that.
You need better taste in friends.
Keep the lectures to yourself. Really, though. She's always been weird, yes, but not like this. Fun! I'm having so much fun with you, Hitsugi! And the way she's laughing. Cory, she's...
False spawn. Damn it! That wasn't all of them?
What? Cory, look out!
Hitsugi!
Hitsugi? Hitsugi, did you... save me? I thought you were being controlled. Why would you save me? Duh! Because we're friends! Friends? That's right. I'm Hitsugi's friend. We've always been together.
Calm your mind. Quiet your heart. Close your eyes.
Ophia!
Don't strain yourself, Cory Washinomiya. If you die, Mother would weep at your loss. And then, who would be left to save your friend?
Okay. You.
Our last meeting, while you were conscious, took place in Japan. Though I have since taken time to research, and I have learned much about your body. I am Ophiel Herbert of Mother Core, the disciple of Mercury.
So you're doing something to Cory!
You misunderstand. Mother and I both are simply helping her fulfill her wishes. And she wishes to take you back and return to her normal life with you. As such, I am simply arranging things so that she achieves that goal without troubling herself with errant thoughts.
You mean you're manipulating her? That punk's got one trick, running away.
Cory!
Yet another curious creature has emerged, Mother. And it seems Earthguide has been referring to them as Eska Fullspawn.
That name is accurate, on the whole. Though, if I had to make a distinction, I'd say that these phantasms are, in fact, under my control.
Oh, they are they? Well, in that case, Mother, did you intend for the Eska Fullspawn to cause all of the destruction they did?
It has not integrated.
Integrated?
Al, a hybrid of ether and photon, has merged into me. And yet, has not fully integrated with me. Due to this, while the Eska Fullspawn has come from me, I still lack complete control over them.
What is preventing full integration?
Likely the connection with Hitsugi Yasaka and the Ark's operative.
Yes. So long as those connections remain, some part of the entity called Al will linger within me, interfering with my control. They are strong connections indeed, and yet it is that very strength which produced the miracle called Al. And if we mean to sever them, we have no choice but to kill those to whom Al connects.
Mother, are you going to kill Hitsugi?
Yes, Cory Washinomiya. For that is the only way that I can see possible to save your friend, Hitsugi Yasaka. Her brainwashing has taken root in the very core of her mind. Even surgery is not adequate to correct it. That is why our only choice is to do as Mother said and kill her. Reset her mind and bring her back to life. You do understand, Cory Washinomiya.
And she'll go back to normal if we do that, right? Hitsugi will come back? it'll be like before? Going to school, chatting about fashion and student council, sharing our hearts. We can go back to school and spend our days together just like we used to, right?
Of course.
Something is not right.
You refer to Kori Washinomiya? Considering what obstacles will frustrate her goals, her instability is unavoidable.
That Kori Washinomiya is unstable goes without saying. But Mother is behaving strangely as well. Mother is extremely hostile to the beings in PSO2 known as Photoners, and desires to take revenge against them. Of that I am aware. And she had maintained a spirit of benevolence in her dealings with we denizens of Earth. However, recently I am not so certain. After pursuing relentless attacks on Earthguide, she commands us to kill Hitsugi Asuka.
Some must be sacrificed for the greater good, as we were forced to do for the development of Mother Core. I believe this was a painful decision for Mother to make.
On the subjects of things amiss, I worry about you, Ophiel. Why did you kill Beitor?
It was an order from Mother.
I do not believe so. If it was, there was no reason to leave Haggoth out of it. The decision was yours alone, was it not? For whatever reason, Mother does not question you, and thus it falls to me to do so. Ophiel Herbert, why did you hide behind Mother's name to kill Beitor? What do you see at the end of this path you walk with Mother?
Sir, tell me what your thoughts are on the current state of Earth.
You are behaving less and less like yourself, answering a question with a question.
Humanity is stagnant, technologically, genetically, spiritually. So much so that regression seems likely. Amidst that, Mother has appeared, and Ether with her. It is a paradigm shift for humanity. And I have no compunction in dirtying my hands for that cause. All we do is for this planet's future. Some sacrifices are necessary. This was true before, and will continue to be so.
For the future of this planet, you say? It might have served you far better would you have decided to have been a philosopher instead of a doctor, Ophiel.
These Eska Fallspawn are a total mess, aren't they?
Indeed. We have many things that need doing, but ignoring that issue is out of the question. The Eska Falspawn are dangerous, even more dangerous than the ordinary Falspawn.
I don't think we can ignore either problem, to be honest. Are the Eska Falspawn really such a threat?
Well, they're stronger than Falspawn. The fusion of ether and photons has given them strength we've not encountered up to this point. And they're under our enemy's control. They can also manifest anywhere thanks to their roots as phantasms. So you're right that we can't ignore either threat, but one of them is more pressing at the moment.
The Eska Falspawn.
It's ARC's job to deal with Falspawn, so we'll fight them wherever they are. But when our forces are insufficient...
You can count on us. Of course. We'll use our powers to protect everyone. Maybe we should leave?
No. You and Angar are both a part of this. Stay right where you are.
We are? What exactly are we gathering here for?
After all the chaos from the Mother Core invasion, you're confirming oral security and control status, yeah?
Exactly. The Intelligence Bureau can't afford to overlook anything. Consequently, that's why I'm here myself, instead of Aika or Kuna. So I can confirm whether or not there are traitors in our midst.
Traitors? Do you mean us?
Speaking honestly, yes. It is possible that one or both of you leaked information.
True enough, I guess. ARX has no reason to sell that kind of info. If anyone were gonna do it, it'd be us folks from Earth.
You're on board with this too, Enga?
This is preposterous! The invasion was a result of data Mother acquired by hacking us. Hitsugi and Enga are blameless. Look here. I have all the communication logs to prove it.
An overseer shouldn't get this agitated, Sierra. I've already verified the communication logs myself. However, it's possible it was an off-com discussion. If they had met in person, it's not impossible that what I'm saying could be true. What do you think? You've been at their side all this time. Can these two be trusted? I suppose you're right. Forgive my suspicions. It is an unpleasant task, but it is a burden only I can bear.
Wait! Kasra! Where are you going?
I have concluded my work, so now I am returning. I labor with the assumption you have calculated appropriate measures to address the invasion of our enemies. The Intelligence Bureau supports your judgments. Now that's not a problem, right? Hitsugi, Anga, I apologize once again for saying such brazen things. I'm sorry I put on a pretense to test you, but that is my duty, so please forgive me. Farewell, everyone. Until next we meet.
He's always so aloof. I get irritated just looking at him.
What did he mean he was testing us?
He was watching our reactions while we talked. His gaze felt like a dagger at my throat. Kinda spooky, really.
My main issue is that he loves pushing boundaries with people like that. I guess when your job's an unpleasant one, you need to find ways to enjoy it somehow. It's still rude. I'll personally be sending a formal complaint to the Intelligence Bureau.
Emergency mission alert. Large-scale deployment operation in progress. All ARCS ops, report to the quest counter to join the mission.
Oh, it's you. No, I'm not hurt. And I was doing nothing. I was just wondering why they made my chest so slender compared with Admiral Ook. No! Wait, stop! This really is a pressing concern! Each ARC ship has one of us Sierra-type high castes assigned to it, for the purpose of managing the ship and such. I've been in the operation for about 2 years, since just slightly after you entered cryosleep. My abilities are purely administrative, with nearly zero combat capabilities. I exist to oversee the ship. Not that I'm complaining, I quite enjoy administration. It may be an intentional part of my design, but either way, I'm happy. But you see, the point here is that the reference personality for my creation was Admiral Ook. It takes a great deal of time to formulate a personality from square one. So Ook was approved as my reference personality. Even so, look how different we are! Look! If they were going to use her for reference, I wish they would have used all of her, as in her body type too. I totally get it. I know the reasons. It would increase production costs to do so. And I suppose it could interfere with desk work. I understand it as overseer, but as a woman, it feels like they're stamping on my dignity. Every time I have a meeting with Admiral Ook, I can't stop thinking about it. It's murder on my mental health. All the other Sierra types are on board with me too. You know what? This time, I'm taking it to Shao. Shao! I have something to... You're not even going to listen? Not even to a formal complaint? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I calculated in advance that this was about how things would be. I knew, but even so, that I couldn't restrain that emotion is proof that I'm the same as a human. You get what I'm saying, right? You understand my feelings, don't you?
And that's when I thought, hey, we want one of those things too.
Look, even if you give me those puppy dog eyes, please help!
This is simply Patty throwing a tantrum. We want one of those cool names like the Guardians have too!
She just kind of started saying this all of a sudden.
Our own title, just for us! It'd be so cool! We may be ARC's #1 news source, but that was just a title we gave ourselves, right?
What? Patty? You're actually aware it's not a real title?
But this one would be the real deal! I want to get one with ARC's official seal of approval!
You can ask all you want, but those titles are proposed by Admiral Ook, and I can't do anything about them at all. Speaking of which, why is it that those two weren't appointed to the Six, and exclusive titles were created for them instead? Well, you see, at first, there was talk of appointing our friend here and Matoy as new members of the Six. But the Six prioritize making decisions for ARCs as a whole rather than making individual decisions. And so, they started talking about how those two probably weren't meant for that. And so, new titles were created for them as a result. True enough, tying them down to the organization would certainly have been a waste. By the way, I'm not praising you. Acting on your own, however you see fit, would have caused problems for them. That's all I meant.
Nice! That would be so cool! That's totally the role of the Guardians, though, right? Does that mean you're free to just wing it?
No. The freedom you're thinking of, Patty, and the freedom they have been allowed are completely different.
I want that! Not belonging to the Combat Bureau or anything like that. Just an exclusive title! That's what I want! Come on, please!
You can pester me all you like. I'm telling you that I can't do the impossible.
Dreams don't come true if you give up on them. Okay, well, how can I get one of those exclusive titles then?
Well, let's see here. How about achieving great accomplishments, like our Guardian here?
Accomplishments? I've got one! The ones who provided the Guardians with vital information and guided their way was none other than us!
Don't tell such egregious lies, stupid sister! But if we got our hands on some incredible info that'd reverberate throughout all of ARC's history, then perhaps it'd be possible, right?
Top quality info that nobody knows. All right, well, let's go look for that. Something like that should be out in the world somewhere, right?
Nice, she's on board. Now she'll actually get serious about gathering intel, at least for a little while.
Tia! If you keep lounging around, someone else will run off with our scoop. Let's go! Let's go!
I apologize for troubling the two of you. Well then, I'll be going now. Okay,
Patty. What specifically do you plan to search for? How to get rid of the profound darkness? Of course! We'll figure it out even before Xiao does! Are you serious? Well, we would definitely get exclusive titles if we found such intel.
Oh, it's you. Oh. There's no hiding anything from you, huh? Corey wasn't good at anything. Bad at sports, school, totally out of step with everything. Even when things were tough, she'd still have this gentle smile, like she was somehow happy. I first met her after we started high school. It was through Mother Corps that we met. To be honest, at first I just kind of wrote her off as this dim-witted kid. She was always following me around, so at first I just kind of saw her as an annoyance. So I treated her coldly at first. And yet, she didn't shy away. Whenever she saw me, she'd come running like a puppy. I wonder when it was. The two of us joined student council. And Corey, she got bullied a little. People would hide her things or mess with her desk. It went on for a while. And even then, she was always smiling. She always smiled like she was enjoying herself. Even though I was the reason she was getting bullied, that smile was always on her face. You see, originally, I was being bullied. Corey saw people were teasing me because I was spirited, so she stopped them, and they came after her instead. I had no idea. I just kept thinking she was annoying. And then one day, I ran into her being bullied. But she looked at me and smiled. Corey just smiled, as she always did. I realized that smile of hers was a sign that she was fighting an impossible battle inside. It was a sign that she was struggling, that she wanted help. Until then, I had no idea. And so I clenched my fists and went for the bullies. A teacher caught us and we were punished. Not exactly a happily ever after. After that, Corey stuck even closer to me. And I accepted her. When we saw her earlier, Corey was laughing. Laughing the same way she did back then. I know that laugh. She laughs that way when she needs my help. It's just like it was back then. She's suffering. because she wants to help me. So, that's why I need to save her. Ouch! Sorry. You're right. I don't need to save her. We do.
Hello? Oh, you're with Hitsuki. Oh, my. I'm not interrupting something, am I?
Come on, Sierra. Don't tease us.
Just a little joke. And now that you're back and relaxed, you and Enga are like two peas in a pod. The similarity is uncanny.
What? I'm too young to be jaded. It's my junior year. I've got dumb kid time left.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
Ugh. What are you doing there, Enga?
Don't worry about it. Yo, Sierra. I thought we were in a hurry. What gives?
Oh, yes, we are. We've picked up Eska Falsbon readings.
Again? Where?